Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of my making this little jewelry type box, or just, a little box with a little surprise in it or whatever. I'm going to work on the inside now, and to make it a little stronger and nice, I'm going to put some music paper on the inside all over. Because I don't need to have any kind of fabric in there. I just like to have, instead of painting it, I just want to make it a little stronger. You could do the outside with music paper or any kind of like paper as well, but I just chose to paint it because I wanted to do the crackle look, which didn't quite work out for me, but I don't care. So I'm going to try not to get too much glue or too much paper on my crease. And that's the only place where I'm going to really avoid getting anything, because I don't want to stiffen up my crease. Whoa, sorry. So just put it anywhere you want, whatever kind of paper. It could be designer paper, it could be just plain paper, anything you've made. And yeah, just layer it on like you're doing a scrapbook or an art journal or a page or anything. Same thing, just decorating the inside. And like I said, I don't cover up the crease because I want it to be able to open and close without stiffing it up too much. So whatever goes over the edge is okay, because you're just going to cut that off later on anyway. Just do smaller strips for the sides, but that's okay. I'm not matching it up with anything. I'm just going with the flow of things and layering it up. It doesn't matter how many layers until you're comfortable with what you got. Just going to kind of crease this because I want to put it right in the crease a bit there, just because, and Mod Podge it in. And the only thing that you have to do is just make sure you don't go over the crease, because you don't want to make it harder to work. And that's what I'm doing now. It'll make it nice and strong, and it'll weigh it down the bottom. Well, you're going to do the top as well, but you can do a lighter paper, you can do whatever you want. But it's actually really nice and not too heavy. So if you're going to go over the edge, just make sure you're able to snip like that. And there we go. Decoupage, nice birds, flowers, anything. Just thought music would be nice. And I'm considering this to be a little hearing aid box for my daughter. She loves different boxes, so she's always wanted more, and she kind of almost collects them, because every year she wants a new little hearing aid box by her bed. So I think that would be a cute little, 2 hearing aids could fit perfectly in there, and it's a cute little gift from me. So it works for me, so it's nice, perfect size for hearing aids, and it's very decorative and pretty, and she likes that. So, but you can use them for, this is a perfect size. Well, maybe you can, if you did a paper towel roll, if you decide to use a paper towel roll, you can make as long as a pair of glasses to sit in here. This might be small for glasses, If you're giving someone a harmonica, I don't know. But I mean, it's a cute little, very cute little box. Now look at that. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. Now I'm just going to work on the top half. And you don't want to put too much on the top half. You're going to do a very thin layer because you don't want to make it too top heavy. So just a warning right there for that. So you put what you need and that's it. And the bottom you can layer it because you want it bottom heavy a little bit more, right? So then you can, it doesn't fall over on you. Now you're going to lose some of the shape, so be prepared that you're going to have to shape it a little bit after. But that's okay. No, I'm only cutting it because I want to not put as much on the top as I have on the bottom because, like I said, I don't want it to be top heavy. And whatever, you could cover up whatever you've left behind with a little bit of paint or whatever. And that's all that's to it. It's really going to strengthen up your box and look so pretty. I'm actually not liking this little piece there because the top I kind of made it more straight and I just feel that I want to keep that on the top. There we go. Very nice. Now you're going to notice that it's going to be a little bit out of shape because now you're wetting the whole thing again. So it's just going to dry and you're going to have to shape it a bit with your hands, no problem. So any blank spots here, I'm just adding a little bit of more paper to add to it. And like I said, it adds a little bit more weight to the bottom. So that's why I'm adding more. Now this is the box so far. And here it is. And the inside looks really cute. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to decorate the outside of the box. I'm going to take some washi tape and just tack it closed this way so I get the shape as the glue is still drying a little bit thoroughly in here. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I have enough washi tape on there, just a little bit, just to kind of hold it closed a little bit. Let's set as I'm thinking about my design. And the washi tape wants to come off. That's okay, I'm going to move it because I decided that I want to put some bling across the top here. And I don't want washi tape that sticks really good anyway, so it's really not a good thing. Okay, I'm going to grab my gold bling. Do I have any that's open? I'm going to grab my gold bling measure across the top and add some of that to my trim. So, or to my jewelry box. I have that. I have some flowers. I've made some flowers. I have different embellishments. I do have some burlap flowers. I have bird cages, all that kind of stuff. It could get a little heavy, so I don't want to put anything too big. But isn't that cute if you... But let's look at all my little embellishments. You guys, we could put buttons on it, all sorts of things. So, these ones maybe not. These ones are my melted beads. Tons of things we can put on it. It would sure look nice with a nice little button on it. This type of thing. This is like a false button. Something like that would look really pretty. I think I'm going to go with a crown. There's a nice little crown in here. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Right there. I'm going to cut the tip of my crown off, or do I want to add something hanging from it? A little bead. I could put a little bead hanging from it. So before I do that, I'll think about that. Add my little... If my fingers will work, and take off the paper and not the glue. So just do whatever you have. There's just tons of homemade embellishments you guys can put on here. I'm going to put some hot glue on here just to help it stay a little bit better. I love these little jewels because I get them at Michael's and they're only like in a little $3 bin where you can get 2 things for $3. And I haven't really used them till recently because that's when I discovered them in the bins. I don't go to Michael's that often, and I have been going a little bit lately, so it was like a nice surprise to go and see that they had these nice little blings. I think that it's actually hardened quite a bit now. So, isn't that nice? It didn't take that long for the glue to set in there. It's already hardening. So like I said before, you could put a little piece of magnet on there to close it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that because I'm not sure if hearing aids can have them near them, but and just in case I'm not. I never really remembered anything about that, but I don't think it's a good idea to put any kind of electronic near a magnet anyways, so we won't do that. I would hate to wreck her hearing aids. She'd be so upset. Okay. See, it's coming along. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and I didn't put glue on that one, but that's okay. It's actually sticking really well because it is not... I'm so used to putting the glue on. I'm actually going to take the glue off a bit because you know what? It's making it stick out a bit here. Now that I took the glue off, I'm taking some of the paint off. That's where you have to be careful when you're taking the beads or anything off. If you're changing something around, you gotta be careful. But yeah, that tackiness is good. Isn't that cute? I'm gonna put a little bit of gold on my crown. Actually, I'm just gonna use my lid. And I'm gonna put a little gold on the crown. I'm still not sure if I'm going to keep the loop on top or not. But I think it's really cute. And I could add a little pearl or bead hanging off of there. So until I determine if that's what I want, I don't want to mess it up like I said, we gotta make sure we got it right. Otherwise, I will be peeling paint off. There we go. Thank you. And if you do have problems with something and you're worried about the paint, you can heat it with the heat tool to release the glue. So that's a good thing. And this glue is not reaching because there's such a big... I'm going to put more glue on it on the edge because there's a dip into the crown. It's not quite touching. Now it is, but some of the glue's kind of sticking out, but you can't really see it too much. So there we go. And I like that I put some paint on there. I could put some embellishments that I've made in the past. So I found some things I think she would like. I have her name, so I could put that on there. I don't know, I have jewels. I could stick that on there, add some weight to it, to the bottom half of the jewelry. And it doesn't really match the colors. I don't know. We'll see, because jewels on gold is kind of you can blend them in or whatever. It might be a little big. I don't know. I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking of putting them on there. I don't know. That might be too big. But the dolphin, it was a gold, very shiny gold dolphin, and I dulled it down with the gold paint and ink. So I'm going to throw that on there because that's her favorite animal. And I'm going to put that on the crown. And I know it's going to be a little shinier, but it's going to make her happy, so it won't really matter to her. I've been wanting to use these dolphins. I have a whole pile of them. I've been wanting to use these dolphins. I want to use it for something for Chloe, so there we go. Isn't that cute? She'll love it. So, throw some flowers on there. I have some gold on this one. I wonder if I could fix that. I mean, I have silver on there. I can't think. And I don't really... It was splashed on. I'm like, oh, I'll fix it when I need it. But I'm just going to add some gold to my leaves. Like that. Because it had the silver on there. And it's kind of a pretty color. So I'm going to do that. And add that to my box. And then I can add some of these jewels to the side of this. I know it's kind of the only place you can really put anything is on the top. But you're not really going to hold it open too long, so it should be okay. And I found some beads here with her name. So I'm just going to put Chloe down and see if I have to add flowers later to it. So I'm going to put her name right here. And I had to change that F into an E. And I put some painters on paper, ink pen thing, and use my toothpick to draw out the bottom part for the E. So that worked really well. Guys, if I'm talking too quiet, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I know everyone else is kind of out there, and I don't want to be interrupting everybody. I have a bad habit of doing that. These beads were given to me, so I didn't have all the alphabet, but that's why I'm missing the E. But it worked out really good because, see this F, I turned it into an E. So Wow, that's hot. Yeah. Okay, let's do that one again. You think I'm used to it. I am, but it got me right this side. Okay. So there, that turned out really perfect for her name. Ooh, that was a little warm. I want to add a little bit of gold to her name. So this is a little bit of gold and a damp brush, so it's not going on too hard to cover. And that's perfect just the way it is. Can you see? Am I holding it right? I think so. She's gonna love it. And she has no idea I'm making this, so it's a nice surprise, just because. Whew. So, a couple more. I like the orange jewels and beads, or what are these called? They're just a really not inexpensive, but they're perfect for this color. I don't have too many of these kind of rhinestones and stuff. I'm going to start getting them maybe and doing more of that kind of a thing, because I like them. I just don't have them. And isn't that pretty? So you guys, you can do your little shabby chic and have lots of laces on it. I was kind of originally thinking I was going to go with all the laces and stuff, but then, I don't know, looking at it, it's just the way I wanted to go was with the gold. I just thought gold kind of stuck out to me. And it seems to be working out. Now I've got to be careful right there, yep. Slide in that one. And that one's a little bit of a different orange. That's nice. And guys, I hope you liked this video tutorial. This is my part 2 to making the box, and I hope you guys give it a try. It's just a teeny weeny little box, and it's worked out pretty good, and it's got shape now that everything's kind of cured, and as I let it dry more, it's going to get better. So there it is. Yep. So I hope you guys like it. I don't know if I'm going to add any more. I've decided to add more gold bling trim around here. I might have cut it too long now, thinking I didn't realize it had that lip. But I used one of my other exact rolls that I have on the side for measuring everything on the side, but like I said, I didn't account for this piece being here. So I'm actually almost 2 blings too long. 2 blings too long. But I'm going to squish this one down because it can fit in there. And it's looking so cute. I'm going to take one off. I have to get that one in there. Now I'm pretty much done, guys. I think that's all I want to do on this piece. And just excess little glue on the side here. And I think that's all I want to do for this. And there it is. Her little favorite little animal. A crown because she's a princess. And some flower blings and her name. Now she's got a little hearing aid box. So I hope you guys enjoy this and give it a try. Thanks guys. Bye bye.